Hello, everybody! So I'm going to turn the music down just a bit while I'm talking. Hi, everybody. So today we're doing another Genshin stream. As always with the Genshin streams, they're streamed live and then the recording is posted to YouTube later. I'm currently downloading the 5.7 update, which we're about to start in a second now. But I want to address the stream first. So, hi everybody. For people on YouTube who watch this later, come watch the streams live. Come interact and chat. The more people chat, the more people want to see stuff, the more likely I'm going to do it. I'm pretty much the stream guides my stream kind of person. I try to stay as quiet as possible during audio dialogue. I tend to skip through text dialogue, so for people on stream, if you want to go rewatch anything, if you feel like you missed anything, you can go on back through the video when it goes up on YouTube. I do have a TikTok that I post clips on every now and then. For any one of the 3 platforms I just named, they will be linked together in a link tree in the bio of each platform. So YouTube, you can find a link tree in the bio page. Twitch, same thing. TikTok, same thing. It's a link tree in all 3. I am a part of an esports team, Immortal Reapers. We are a rising esports team, so watch out for content from the team. Any one of the members or the team's official account. The team's official YouTube account is linked in my link tree as well. Yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into this. And, honey, does the music sound too loud, or?
Quiet compared to the music. So I would adjust it slightly.
I'm a little loud compared to the music?
No, a little quiet.
Well, that's an issue. Is this better? Okay. Well, without further ado, we are going to get into it. Let's see, what was added? Ooh, Skirk! Skirk is the teacher of Tartaglia, otherwise known as the 5-star character Child. One of the Fatui Harbingers. So, I'm going to unlock the quest.
Over there. What's up with you today? You feeling okay? We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you've come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over.
Paimon sounds different now. Ooh! Okay, so we have a whole new quest. Is there a new map area? No. Let's see, the banner did change. I'll keep the same plan I was on. No, I don't want that. I want the book. Domains. Ooh, a new Trounce domain was added? No. It's just an event. And the Echoes has updated. Oh! Wasn't this nice? we're going to start with the Archon quest, which starts in that one. Ooh.
Got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
And before I continue, I need to double check one thing real quick. And that would be Hoyo Lab. All the Hoyo games have an app that you can claim stuff on. I highly recommend you do it if you like the games. It's free and you can get extra bonus rewards. If you're not interested in it, you can ignore it. Also, speaking of rewards for this game, Twitch, if you sync up your game account with Twitch, I have drops enabled, so you can unlock rewards by watching. Some of the Hoyo games are Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, as well as this one, Genshin Impact. Alright, so... Do-do-do-do... and let me just see something, because... Yeah, I already claimed it. I do have Blessing of the Welcome Moon right now, so I can get some pulls and stuff like that. And for history, where am I at? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I will do 2 pulls now, and then I'll save up for a 10. That'll put me at 40 pulls since the last 5-star. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, what's this? Dust of Enlightenment. The power of artifacts stems from stories that sacred or profane writings may reshape them. There is no good or evil intent. Evil inherent in stories, songs, and words may have power to save us. Blah 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 blah. Huh. I don't know what they do yet, but we will find out later. Am I, before I start that story quest, am I able to do a few things?
Add Astro.
First, let's set that up. Also, hi there.
Got it.
Scare people? Nietzsche! What did you just say? Oh, too bad. All the lucrative gigs are already under the purview of the almighty Dragon Lord, and we...
Ignore a how, traveler. If you'd like any commissions, I can recommend you some. Right. And if you need
Help? Oh.
Shut it up. Save your breath for the monsters we'll be fighting.
Huh. That could have been in there for a while. I might have just missed it. We're stopping at the Serenity Pot first. Mainly just to collect some stuff.
This realm is...
Trust rank, yep. Boom, boom. Create furnishings. And let's create some of the uncreated ones. Realm Depot. Do we got any new blueprints? No new blueprints. Interesting. Okay. Well, I will be buying all of those, as well as all of these.
If you ever had...
Let's set some stuff up to claim Primos later. Let's just do 20 of them. Huh. Interesting. What to make? You know what? Let's just make...
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more dollar
20 of these.
and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
And that is 2 weekly quests. Nice. So, back to Natlin. Let's actually start the story quest now.
Take it easy.
Oh, Tumini and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here. Oh, hey, Kochi-san. What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
Paimon sounds so different now.
All right, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said,
A little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count. Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition!
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Alright. So... Actually, wait a second. Let me switch my team. I'll deploy this team.
Off we go. Need a surf?
What's this? Was there always a cave here? Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
It is a new voice actor!
You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh.
They have
Paimon
recast
bets that
the voice
hilichurl
actors
thought it was
for
a priceless treasure.
Paimon in
He
the
was probably
5.7
planning to hide
update,
it here for safekeeping.
as well as Keeching,
until
apparently.
we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from? What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah, these look identical. So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh, the keys to a spaceship! Huh, somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Oh, wait, no, descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should...
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you. We were actually just about to go meet up with you.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad...
Wait, canceled?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large... It's like they're preparing to go to war.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they... Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows.
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there... Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Great, then let's head over together.
Here we go.
Off we go.
Mawika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send...
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because the...
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no...
Could it be... revenge, perhaps?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again...
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too...
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged...
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fight...
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for start. However, this is still a war. So we must give it our all and do our utmost to... The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. Oh? In what way?
Yep, that's how...
I see. My goodness. That is... If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal...
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment.
Yeah, that's
Ever since
safe.
Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding him.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to... Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to...
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat. So we...
Many thanks, you two. Anything...
Let's go. If I don't talk much during this stream, I do apologize.
Let's ride!
It is very story-based.
Need a surfboard? Look! It's Hilali!
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us...
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's meant to...
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think... The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so...
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eats...
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying... his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some...
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Sweet Lolly.
Get to work! Transfixed!
Overruled.
Phew. Much...
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered what...
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their strong... Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base?
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The warriors from the mass...
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to... Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that strong...
Fulfill our path!
Hold on to your hats.
Take me up! Open fire!
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it!
Bullseye! Bullseye! Open fire! Bullseye!
Laid bare.
This order's resistance is faltering. entering. Now's our chance!
Get to work!
Warriors, attack! After them!
Show no mercy! You two! Time to... You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Night Wind!
This will pay the price!
Fulfill our pact! Overrule! Eat Lalin! Eat Papa! Get him!
World will.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good.
Huh.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the... Well, whatever.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, maybe it's just me. But an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more but this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that...
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their...
So you're saying there's more...
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert.
Paimon had a... But you're right.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to...
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Strike a pose!
So yes, I feel like they would run feeling the presence of an Archon and a Harbinger in the same party. Never mind the fact that in terms of the story, there's the Traveler, their leader's twin sibling, and a bunch of people that took down the Abyss. Interesting, that they're named after. Yeah.
And we're back where we started. Ben, let's look around for clues. There's no time. Oh, we've scoured the entire air. Are we supposed to believe that it just... Seems kind of...
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's...
Oh, who are you?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they?
Huh? I'm sorry, they're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking.
We're not. We're gonna...
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? Oh no! Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
Doo-doo-doo.
Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior? You done? You just looked like you were slicing in thin air. Kinda funny, actually. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with...
Huh? Have you never shaken hands?
Well,
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, so what was the deal with those monsters?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's... But more importantly, to the monster...
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any...
Good idea. We'll take you.
Phew, thank you so much.
Sorry for any
Despite
background
getting
noise
injured,
here.
I still feel... I'm gonna stay here until...
Yeah, you already took
a small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the Savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler...
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. Anyway, let me start. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, the day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave. I've heard people talk about the Savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life.
Oh, so that... Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of titles.
Actually...
What? But didn't you...
Everything except the gender. The Savior was described as a young woman.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really? Oh, of course.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's her. Please, can you take me to see her?
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky. I just about...
Huh? But isn't she your...
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered...
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing?
I have a feeling she's Conrian.
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. What's wrong, Deirdre? Something's clearly bothering you.
Oh, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like this, and it's not every day that the Savior of dreams swoops in. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden.
All right then. Well, take care. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head...
For anybody trying to join my world, I do not mind if people join. I just need to know who it is first, so please type in my chat if it is you. If I don't see a chat first, I will not accept it.
Oh, you're back! How did it go? Find anything?
Nothing substantial.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a... I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Ian-san.
Great.
Wow! Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember. You do? Then it's truly an honor to...
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy. Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive,
Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
I had a feeling there was going to be something there.
Huh? Is that Tumaini?
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a...
It's not the same thing at all! There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero? How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face?
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax!
I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
What Paimon guess? An autograph, right?
May I challenge you to a fight?
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
All right. Let's see if the audaciousness was warranted. I don't even get to fight.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but
that bad
until
of a
now,
fucking
I didn't
difference.
appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Hermione for the rest of my life. Today's really my...
Ugh, Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler. What?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be...
Okay. Well...
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do...
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation, or Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right.
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague.
Oh.
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just...
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines, no wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to get in war. Adequate planning and...
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to...
Alright, we get it! Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short...
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying... Anyway, the short answer is... There are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said...
Wow! Okay. Well, if...
Hey, I'm not that old!
Care to elaborate on what happened?
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that...
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact. Whether that be hand-holding or otherwise, but that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on. And whether what she told you about her background... Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well,
It
you're
always
clearly
just wants her out
just
of the
jumping
way.
to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can. At the very least, we should remain...
Sounds sensible. On that note...
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Now I'm just teleporting back and forth between the two spots.
Let's fly. Carving waves. Here we are. Dear Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay... Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Anyway...
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that and it's not like I can run from that. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved.
That's weirdly precise. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by Mom...
He already saved my life once. That's more than enough.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image.
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here. Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now, too.
I'm overly suspicious. I really am.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it...
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still can't.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, and often, my mind would drift to this question. But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't... Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little... And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world.
Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, the stories but I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village...
Yeah!
So, I'm going to make my world bigger. Maybe then, I'll finally get an... Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone...
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to... That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been giving it...
You know what? That's pretty cool.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after... on. Shh. It's them. The monster.
Where? Oh, still in...
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything. Let's ride. Amazing.
Transfixed!
Carving waves. Let's ride. Huh? Wow, that was fast. Paimon slowly but surely. You doing all right? Deirdre? Hey, it's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out?
I was just... the image of the traveler.
All right.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you... All right. Deirdre will be... Huh? Deirdre? Why?
I don't like it. Something feels off.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. And the birth of a savior.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were... I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, but it didn't seem to work on you. In fact,
Oh, is it? You better not...
What? Don't be so... I have more...
Self-control? What is that? You go ahead. But...
Oh.
Yes. Yes, you do seem shady. We're not... No. No.
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste.
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll...
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling?
That's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about
And with that...
when the time comes, You can just
In the
write a letter
background,
to
I don't know if
Malika.
my mic is
She'll
picking
be
it
able
up
to
or
find
not.
us for sure.
There's a storm rolling overhead, so I'm gonna find a good spot to
Who's Malika?
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters and, well, might as well. Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low.
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my...
So, any ideas on why those
Yeah, I'm gonna find a good
monsters might have
spot
been running
to
away? Maybe something went down.
hold off here. I'll start another stream at some
Paimon's getting
point.
a little worried. We gotta go.
There is a storm rolling overhead, and it's
See ya,
looking
and
pretty
please
bad.
take care.
So, I'd rather end the stream on my note rather than on a storm's note. So, with that, thank you to everybody who tuned in. It was lovely having y'all here. I'm going to head on over, collect that stuff, and then I'm going to turn off the stream. Because, yeah, that is getting a little unpleasant, I'd say.
Add Astro.
So, gonna collect
Thank
this.
you for
And don't have enough for a pull. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. It was lovely having all of y'all here. We have been streaming for an hour, so it's a shorter stream than the normal Genshin ones. But either way, there will be more. More content. Yay. Yeah, please go check out the live streams when I do them. The people on the live streams, if you want to go rewatch anything, please head on over to YouTube. Also check out the TikTok.
Need a surfboard?
Yeah, please leave a follow, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Like, share my content, all that good stuff. Go follow or hang out with any of the people I promote, I hang out with, that sort of stuff. If you're interested in the community Discord server, just please let me know in the comments and I will post a link for you to join. That is where you can join, hang out with the group. If I'm around, you can
Need a
talk to
surfboard?
me directly, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Thank you again for everybody who tuned in. It was lovely having you here. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.